Believe it or not. First, legendary explorer Robert Ripley. Now Michael Ripley follows in his footsteps. He and his friends, Samantha and Cyril, circle the globe in search of the strange, the bizarre, the unexplained. Leaving no mystery unresolved, against all odds, they challenge you to
believe it or not.
Great Protector, keep me safe from the demons that seek to destroy me.
It's almost 8 o'clock, guys. Daylight's burning. Rip, when are we supposed to go into the temple to see the Lamas Skull?
It opens in a few minutes, so in the meantime, why don't we shoot the intro to our documentary?
Good idea. All right. Artifacts of the Orient Introduction. Let her rip.
We're here in the Hunan province of mainland China, in front of the Hunan Temple, waiting for a chance to see the famous Lamas Skull.
These markets have everything. Check out my cool wool outfit, Sam.
Cut.
Oops.
Are you paying homage to the Lamas Skull? It is customary to offer the Lamas Skull joss sticks.
Is there anything we should know about the Lamas Skull?
It has protected our village for a very long time. The villagers come to worship it every day. Without the Lamas Skull, our village would be prey to disease and disaster.
Gesundheit. It doesn't seem to be working too well today.
Thank you, Quang. We really appreciate you giving us a personal tour.
You can get a few quick shots before the day's first visitors come in. The Lamas Skull! It's gone! We are doomed! Our village is doomed!
Quang, wait!
He looked terrified. Oh, their beliefs in the power of the Lamas Skull seemed pretty strong.
He's gonna set off a panic among the villagers. Who in their right mind would steal an object of worship?
I don't know, but I doubt somehow that their world will crumble without it.
Guys, we'd better get out of here. This looks like a bomb. Run!
Look out!
Look! Our temple is crumbling! We are no longer protected by the skull!
I don't remember saving your life being my job description.
Oh, great. I guess you'll be asking for a raise now.
The temple is collapsing. We gotta get out of here now.
The skull is gone! Our village is doomed!
No, Quang, you don't understand. A bomb destroyed the temple.
Gesundheit.
It doesn't matter how it happened. All that matters is the Lamas Skull is gone. You see, illness has already begun to set in.
Rip, Didn't it seem to you that people were sniffling and sneezing when we got here yesterday?
You're right. And someone went to a lot of trouble to make people think the Lamas Skull was destroyed with the temple.
But who would want to steal the Lamas Skull and destroy a temple?
Whoever it was left this behind. I just scanned it into the computer for a match. Bingo! It's a standard issue button for a Chinese military uniform.
Well then, maybe we should pay a visit to the local army base and ask them a few questions. There's the base. Doesn't look too inviting.
So, how are we gonna get in?
Well, I doubt that the army will just let us drive into their camp and speak to the commander-in-chief.
Hang on, guys. I've got an idea. I think our way in is coming down that road straight toward us. Stay out of sight.
Something tells me I'm not gonna like this plan.
All right. When the next one slows down, we'll run out and hop in the back.
You make it sound so easy.
Anyone call a cab?
Gee, it's going kind of fast, isn't it?
Now! Come on, Cyril. You can do it, buddy. Just a little more. Stay put, Cyril. We'll be back as soon as we can.
What if the guards check the truck?
Let's just hope they don't. It looks clear.
Oh, what is that awful stench?
I don't know, but I think it's coming from these drums. The camp seems full of them.
Looks like they're burying them. Do you think it could be toxic waste?
If it is, I don't think we should be hiding behind them. Sam?
And to think Sam and Rip laughed at me for buying so many souvenirs.
You there, the last one. Hold it.
Uh-oh.
What do you think you're doing? Did you really think you could get away with these? Everyone must have a tool to work with. Take this now or go home.
I think I like the go-home option better.
Oh, great protector! I know you will help me in my time of need. I have brought you here because I need your protection from the sickness that has invaded my body. My cough is getting worse, my bones ache, and my hair is falling out.
General Ling, sir. I must speak to you about an urgent matter.
You dare interrupt me down here in my shrine? I will be upstairs in a minute.
Yes, sir.
Please help me, great protector. Cure me of my illness, I beg of you. Now, what is so important?
Sir, we found 2 Americans sneaking around the camp. They claim to be tourists.
Tourists?
Wait a minute and then bring them in.
I'm gonna need a diversion if I'm gonna get them out of there. Cool.
Guard, undo those handcuffs. This is no way to treat our American friends. Sometimes my men are too eager to serve me.
Thank you, Major.
I'm sorry. I didn't introduce myself. I am General Ling. Now, who are you?
I'm Michael Ripley, and this is Samantha Seaver.
And what brings you here to my camp, Mr. Ripley and Miss Seaver? Surely it hasn't been included in the local tours.
The truth is, we came here to ask you a few questions about the temple blowing up in town this morning.
General, could you tell us who else, besides the army, of course, would have access to explosives?
Miss Seaver, the Chinese invented gunpowder thousands of years ago. Anyone could have blown it up. I'm sure the local authorities are looking into it. I understand your concern. The villagers must be terribly worried about their fate without their precious Lamas Skull.
Do you believe in the Lamas Skull's protective powers, General?
The government doesn't officially recognize the ancient beliefs.
Just one more question, General. We found this button in the temple just before it blew up. Look familiar?
I think I've answered enough questions, Mr. Ripley. Guard, escort our friends off the base.
All right, Buddha. I sure hope you know how to drive. Now, I just have to aim you straight towards that front gate. Go get him!
Stop! Stop! Ah!
What is going on out here? Go keep an eye on the Americans.
When the guard comes in, we'll make a run for it.
Rip, stop! It's Cyril! How'd you get into camp?
A small diversion. I'll explain later. Right now, we gotta get out of here.
Good idea, but how?
Cyril Tours at your service? I saw the general come out of here earlier.
Cyril, what would we ever do without you?
Wait. We found the match. It's the General's button. And I'm pretty sure we'll find the Lamas Skull on the base somewhere, too.
Rip, come on, let's go. Wow.
General Ling obviously has a little more faith in the ancient beliefs than he was letting on.
I guess he needed special protection. Up close and personal.
The Americans have escaped! Sound the alarm!
These underground bunkers have to lead to somewhere. Quick, let's find a way out of here.
Hurry! There's some passageways over here.
They're down here!
Okay, which way do we go?
My uncle used to say, when you run out of choices, you have to take what's left. Left it is.
I don't remember your uncle ever saying that.
Cyril?
chase goes on forever.
Here, this probably leads outside.
Up we go!
Looks clear. Come on.
Where are we?
Probably a supply shed. Looks like we're at the edge of camp.
And look,
What do you know? Our taxi awaits us. Let's go.
Cyril, come on!
Oh!
I think it's time we created our own diversion.
I was thinking the very same thing. Come on, Cyril, now!
Stop them!
Hang on!
Did you see that green gas? It made that soldier keel over in about 2 seconds.
It's got to be toxic waste of some kind. If they're burying it, it's most likely leaking into the village's water supply.
That's why everyone's getting sick. Not because of the disappearance of the Lamas Skull. It's the toxic waste.
Yeah, but the only question is, why didn't it knock you out, Cyril?
I don't know. It should have. Maybe it's because I had the Lamas Skull.
Or maybe the wind was blowing the other way.
We'll get the skull back to the village.
You guys go ahead. If he shows up on the road behind us, I'll run interference.
General Ling won't have the nerve to try and take it back in broad daylight.
Are you kidding? With an army backing him up, he's got all the nerve he needs. What's happening to me? I don't feel so well.
Samantha! There must be some toxic waste in the truck. Sam, wake up! Sam!
I'll put on this gas mask and drive the truck down the road out of range. Rip, here! Who knows? Maybe the Lamas Skull can help.
Well, if you ever saved anyone from harm, now's the time.
Rip, what happened?
There was toxic waste in the back of the truck. You passed out. Sam, you won't believe this, but I swear the Lamas Skull made you come too.
You're absolutely right. I don't believe it.
Well, okay. Have it your way.
Guys, come and look at this. It's a spring. It's probably where the town gets its water supply. Look where it leads. Back up the mountain towards the army base.
That's it. That's how it's seeping into the water supply.
So the general must have stolen the skull for his own protection because his plan backfired.
And that way, the villagers blame their illness on the missing skull.
So, what do we do about it?
I suggest we get out of here before... Uh-oh. Too late. Cyril, quick! Grab 2 more gas masks from the truck.
Sure, Rip. Why?
We need to get those barrels out of the army truck, and fast!
I know you are here somewhere. We can do this the hard way or the easy way.
Hello, General. What brings you here? I'm sure the Hunan Temple isn't on your army maneuvers.
You know exactly why I'm here, Mr. Ripley.
Oh, you must mean the truck. Thank you for lending it to us. You can have it back. Although I do suggest using a gas mask.
I want the Lamas Skull and those barrels too. It was very careless of you to move them.
Not nearly as careless as you have been, General, allowing the toxic waste to seep into the village's water supply.
And blowing up the temple? Really, General? How could you? You need to clean up the waste now and get everyone to a doctor.
I need the Lamas Skull. Get it now.
One more move and I start puncturing these drums.
Don't believe him. He won't dare harm everyone. Get them. I command you. Cowards! I will get the skull back myself. The skull may be invincible, but you're not!
Run! Save yourselves! He's gonna crush the drums!
Oh, great protector, keep us safe from harm.
He's unconscious. You better get him to a hospital right away.
I've got all the footage I need. Where's Cyril?
He went back to the market.
What for? Didn't he have enough souvenirs?
Apparently not.
Cyril, there won't be any room in the truck for all that stuff.
Oh, come on. It's just a few things.
Too bad you must leave before the new temple is rebuilt.
We'll be back for the opening. We have a documentary to finish.
I don't get it. When the General ran over the barrels with the tank, there should have been toxic gas everywhere.
I'm positive they were full when we moved them from the truck.
Well, there's got to be a logical explanation.
There is. The Lamas Skull protected us.
Believe it or not.